Welcome to Inspiring Narratives, your favorite channel for uplifting stories, renewed hope, and cultivating a deeper connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Discover with me how turning to Allah can lead you to amazing changes in your life. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are back with another uplifting story that will, by the grace of Allah, strengthen your faith and renew your hope, inshallah. Let's start by sending peace and blessings on our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Say it with me. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Get yourself your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's get started with our story. We are here on the day of Friday, the best day of the week. This story is about the last hour of Friday, this blessed and noble hour that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam spoke of, and the hour cherished by the pious predecessors. May Allah be pleased with them. Today's story is a beautiful story due to the profound and significant lessons it holds. The Sheikh says, this sister, when she first contacted me, was overwhelmed with tears, sobbing and weeping. I asked her, what's the matter? What happened? She said, we are 3 sisters. We are somewhat advanced in age. We have not yet married, but that's not the main issue. The real problem is that my mother blames me for holding back my sister's chances. I asked her how so. She said, I made a mistake, and in our community people look at me and make judgments, creating barriers that prevent thoughts of marriage involving me and my sisters. My mother constantly blames me, she continued, and I can even see the same thoughts in my sister's eyes, even though they never say anything. She said, praise be to Allah, I have immersed myself in Quran projects and other beneficial activities, alhamdulillah, spending my time in worship and obedience to Allah. But she admitted she is deeply distressed and broken. She then told me, I don't want anything except for Allah to ease the way for my sisters. I don't want anything for myself. I said to her, see, what you are saying undermines certainty in Allah's capability. When we speak like that, it's as if we are limiting the power and vast mercy of Allah. Why? Say, oh Allah, forgive me my sins, change my condition, bring me happiness, and grant my sisters and my mother joy and fulfillment. Say, oh Allah, accept my repentance and renew my life with your obedience. She is the eldest, of course. I told her, you want to get married and your sisters want to get married. Why say things like that? I don't want anything. I only want my sister to get married. It's wrong. People will make dua and say, oh Allah, just give me $1,000 a month. Why do we request with such a narrow scope? We are asking the owner of treasures. We ask Allah, the Lord of all existence. So why this limiting approach? This is incorrect. Say, oh Allah, forgive me my sins. Change my condition, bring me happiness, and grant my sisters and my mother joy and fulfillment. I told her Allah deals with us only according to our certainty. Weeping in sorrow won't help. I asked her, you've been in this state for years. What have you benefited from it? She replied, nothing. I asked her, were you making dua to Allah? She replied, yes. I asked her, how were you asking Allah? She said, with anxiety and worry. This is not acceptable or appropriate. You've been crying and pleading to Allah for years with no result. I told her, when we deal with Allah, we must recognize we are interacting with the one who holds sovereignty over all things. You need to make the decision right now that you will ask Allah, the most merciful, the generous, the loving, the compassionate, the one who mends hearts, the acceptor of repentance. He is the one who accepts the repentance of countless people. I told her, forget about that mistake. You have repented to Allah. Close that chapter completely and start a new life with Allah in obedience and in dua. Enter into a new project of dua. She asked how. As I always explain, I said, you need to first know who Allah is through His names, His attributes and His actions. Who is Allah? If your heart is filled with knowledge of Allah, then move to the next stage. Don't ask Allah in a limited way. Ask Allah who holds all things, who is capable of everything, who can in an instant change the heavens and the earth. Allah can change everything in a moment, like an earthquake changes the entire landscape. I said, you need to deal with Allah with this amazing understanding. And when you speak to Allah, feel His presence. He is near. His mercy is with you. Allah is with you wherever you are. Worship Allah as if you see Him. For even if you do not see Him, He sees you. Then show your neediness and don't think about anyone or anything else. I asked her, aren't all the doors closed for you? She said, yes, all doors are closed. Now you have no one other than Allah. This is from the mercy of Allah. He may cut off all means so that you turn only to him, undistracted by human solutions. This is from his great mercy, that he may close all doors of human help so that you fully commit to calling on him alone. And be sure when speaking to Allah that your heart is present. Allah does not accept a dua from a heedless, distracted heart. I also said, express joy and happiness and optimism. She said, is that it? I said, that's it. Focus on the last hour of Friday, the last hour before Maghrib, with prayers upon the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Salat al-Ibrahimiyya way, and Qiyam al-Layl. I warned her, do not make dua in a limited way. Never say, I just want this. Instead say, O Lord, from your vast and boundless mercy, ask for whatever you want. And leave human opinions and talks behind. Which of us hasn't made mistakes? We all make mistakes, but some are concealed and others are exposed. After I finished speaking, she said, Sheikh, it feels like a mountain has been lifted off. Even if there hasn't been any immediate answer yet, I already feel better just by hearing your words. I told her, good, now listen only to Allah's messages to you, not to human talk. That won't change anything. This sister followed this advice and committed to it. SubhanAllah, this sister contacted me. She wrote and spoke in such an extraordinary way, whether through voice messages or written words, saying, Sheikh, I don't know how to express Allah's generosity. I don't know how to describe Allah's relief. I replied, go ahead, give me the good news. She said, Sheikh, I kept holding on to the last hour of Friday, sending blessings upon the Prophet and during the last third of the night, following those 6 essential points you often talk about. She said, Sheikh, one day a woman knocked on our door asking, where is your daughter so-and-so, referring to me. I thought the relief and blessings would start with one of my sisters. My mother called me and the lady then said, I saw you at the Quran Center, mashallah, may Allah bless you. SubhanAllah, this woman showed genuine interest, mentioning that her son was looking for a spouse with good values and character. SubhanAllah, her son is exactly the same age as me, 43 years old. He was previously engaged, but things didn't work out between them. He has his own home, a great job, he prays, he's doing well financially. It's a wonderful proposal. I had a thought, if only this proposal was for my sister. Then I remembered your words, Sheikh, don't limit when wishing and asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. By the grace of Allah, we got married, and on my wedding day, as the two families got to know one another, my husband's brother was interested in my sister, and they are in the process of getting married. Still some arrangements that need to be completed. As for the third sister, she received a marriage proposal from my husband's cousin. Ask Allah. So as I say, and I will always say, ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for whatever you want. Look, Allah blessed all 3 sisters with marriage in a short span of time because of her certainty in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. She says all 3 of us have been blessed with wonderful marriages by the grace of Allah. After a period of time, she writes back again and she says, today I write to you, Ya Sheikh, to share that all 3 of us are now married, living in contentment, and I can't thank Allah enough for His boundless mercy and for guiding me to trust in His wisdom. The whole situation is that I am as my servant thinks of me. A person thinks this is it. There's no hope. That's our limited minds that think there's no way out, or there's no solution to our problems, or that there's only these certain ways and that all seems impossible. But we cannot measure how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala determines and plans things with a mind that He created. SubhanAllah. This brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this story. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so do leave a comment below. I'll see you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.